Okay, today you're going to be working on a percentages worksheet. So we're going to be finding different percentages of numbers. Finding different percentages of numbers. Here, we'll just do this. Percentages. Okay, so you're going to have problems on your worksheet today, and it will say something like 40% of 60. 60 centimeters. Okay? And this, when you're trying to find 40% of 60, earlier in the year we talked about is over of equals percent over 100. But there is also a shortcut to finding 40% of 60. All right? If you want 40% of 60, multiply 0.40 times 60 in the calculator. And all you're doing is you're taking 40% and you're moving the decimal to the left twice. You're turning a percentage into a decimal. So in your calculator, if you take 0.40 times 60, you get 24. So 40% of 60 centimeters would be 24 centimeters. Everybody all right with that? Where you have to be careful is when you're asked to find 6% of 48. Now that would be 0.06 times 48 in the calculator, okay? And let's say it's 48 kilograms. So make sure that you turn the 6% into 0.06. So that's 0.06 times 48 equals. And that's 2.88, and that's going to be kilograms. $12.5% of 200. All right, remember that 12.5 is the same as 12.5% of 200. So convert that fraction to a decimal and then move the decimal to the left twice. So this would be this would be 0.125 times 200. And if this is, looks like most of these are either centimeters or kilograms, so 0.125 times 200, and that's 25. Okay, so 12.5% of 200 is 25. $33 and 1/3% of 80. convert the 33 and 1/3% to a decimal first, so it's 33.33% of 80. And then move your decimal to the left twice and multiply. So this would be 0.3333 times 80. And that's 26.66. So 2/3 of the problems that you have today are a percentage of another number. Convert the percentage to a decimal and multiply it times the number. Then another third of the problems that you're going to have will say something like 5 tons is what percent of 40 tons? So you can do, now you can do your is over of equals percent over 100. So remember, you draw your template. The is, in this case, goes in the numerator on the left. So 5 tons is the is, so that's a 5. The of, in this case, is 40. And that's equal to your percentage, which is a variable, over 100. And then you can crisscross multiply. So 40 times x is 40x. And 5 times 100 is 500. And you can divide both sides by 40. And x, or your percentage, would be 500 divided by 40, which is 12.5. So 5 tons is what percentage of 40 tons? That's 12.5%. Questions? Anybody have any questions?